Ask them about their indoor patio. The Post, located at 20th and N Street in Lincoln.
John Henry's has a brand new membership club to protect your entire home in one program. With a VIP and a deluxe option, we will help you find the plan that best fits your needs. Receive discounts on services and equipment, priority service, complimentary inspections, and so much more. Protect your home's plumbing, heating, cooling, and electrical systems all in one membership. Call John Henry's to learn more.
435-5555. John Henry's Plumbing, Heating and Air,
and Electrical.
College football in Lincoln, America. The time has come. Start your game day off right with the A1 Automotive Ticket Tailgate pregame show. Join the ticket crew as they bring you all the coverage you need to get you ready for the action. It's the A1 Automotive Ticket Tailgate pregame show. Brought to you by General Fire and Safety, Raisin Canes, Perch Merch, Sunbelt Rentals, Mullen Motors, Select Plumbing, and the Kindler Hotel. On 93.7 The Ticket and theticketfm.com. This is Lincoln's home for sports talk on the FM dial. Also online at theticketfm.com. On the internet, KNTK FM Firth, 93.7 The Ticket.
Have you been injured in an accident and don't know where to turn? You need an attorney you can trust to handle your case with professionalism and compassion. The attorneys at Liberty Law Group understand that a call to an attorney is a call for help. If you've been injured, we want to help you. Liberty Law's experienced attorneys are committed to the pursuit of justice for those injured. Call Liberty Law and find out how we can help you get the compensation you deserve. Call 877-42-LIBERTY. Call the trial attorneys you can trust. 877-42-LIBERTY.
Stevens & Smith Construction is a full-service, employee-owned concrete company that specializes in residential and commercial foundations and flat work. They've been a leader in the concrete industry since 1971, with nearly 250 employees combining for more than 2,000 years of service. With locations in Lincoln, Omaha, and Kansas City, they're united in quality, integrity, and professionalism to create excellence in construction. Learn more today at stevensandsmith.com.
Tailored Life is your headquarters for all things fall in Bennett. Make the short drive down Highway 2 for tons of items for your home, both indoors and outdoors. Check out their variety of potted trees, mums, and more. Plus, porch pots and landscape lighting to enhance the outside of your home. Don't forget their home goods for indoors, plus convenient drinks and snacks, most of which are produced locally. Visit Tailored Life today in Bennett and stay tuned to their Facebook page at Tailored Life 360 for food truck events coming up.
Ever wish you had another light switch on the other side of the room on a dark night? How much better would you sleep at night if you had a ceiling fan in your room? The High Electric Service Department is here to make your electrical what-ifs a reality. Whether you're looking to replace some outdated light fixtures or brighten up your counters with under-cabinet lighting, High Electric can handle all types of residential electrical installations and services. Give Erica a call at 402-466-6606 or visit high-electric.com to get started.
Welcome into The Breeze with DP and Haas on 93.7 The Ticket and theticketfm.com.
Happy Sunday. Welcome in to The Breeze. Harrison Arns on the ones and twos as always. Come Sunday mornings early into the Sunday afternoon. If you guys want to join in, 402-464-5685. That's the Starter Heyman text line. You guys have been great all morning long. You can also comment through YouTube, X, Allo, channel 961. With that out of the way, let's bring in the host himself, Haas Breezy. How's going on this Sunday?
Happy Sunday, Lincoln. How you doing?
Doing better than last Sunday, I think.
Don't know why. Don't know what could have possibly changed over the course of 7 days. But the beauty of all of this is that you're 6 days from another opportunity when it comes to football. And I don't care if it's the Huskers, Panthers, Commanders, Bears, whatever your flavor of choice, that you get another opportunity. And they're limited. They are limited. They are limited. You get, sometimes if you behave, you get an extra one. And then if you're really good and you stare the monster in the face, you get a couple, especially now with the new playoff system. Haas, I have to start it with this though. I don't know what you were doing last night during Georgia and Alabama, but I have to say I can't I cannot recall watching so many great players make great plays in one game when they were either really high and then got really low and then really high again, or they were really bad and then got really good. And then I think we need to publicly thank Georgia and Alabama for getting together every year.
It's awesome.
Right? Because
it's always a good game.
And it always shows up.
Even when it looks like it's going downhill.
Yeah,
like it always finds a way to this thing's gonna be
28-0. 28-0 is pretty downhill.
Yeah, like they lured us into going, meh, okay.
Yeah.
I'll peek over at what Penn State and Illinois are doing.
Mm-hmm.
Another interesting game, by the way. But yesterday's football was as good a Saturday that you can find without it being like rivalry Saturday. That the depth of it, Haas, what did you watch Georgia, Alabama, or were you out being awesome in some other way?
So I watched parts of it. I watched the Dodgers game just because.
Of course you did.
It's chasing history.
Of course you did. Yeah, missed the moment. Why don't you? Yeah. You've already locked. You've clinched. You've got the records. You have all the records, and you've clinched. Like, stop it already.
Homeboy's going for the Triple Crown while getting over 54 home runs and close to 60 stolen bases. That's history. Every time he's at bat, every station needs to change to Ohtani batting.
No.
Yeah. Yes.
No, not. It's not going to happen.
Haas, you're sick, I think.
It's not going to happen. It's not going to. I hate to tell you, Middle America has not caught the wave, the Ohtani wave. It hasn't reached. I hate that.
They're missing out. So, and we'll talk about football in a second.
Yeah.
The other day, Ohtani was up to bat, and mind you, with runners in scoring position in the past 10 games, Ohtani is 12 for 13 at bat. He's 12 for 13. That's video
Pardon
game?
Me while I yawn at
whatever.
At I don't know. You know what has to happen, and this is the part of the discussion that blows my mind. Again, that any pitcher at any level that throws a volume of pitches understands that he has. If let's just say he's going to throw 100 pitches, he knows that 1/4 of those pitches are going to be danger pitches where he's going to put himself under duress and in trouble. Then he has to account for where do those pitches go in the lineup, right? Who am I going to feed these 25 pitches to? And then, hey, by the way, for really good lineups, you've got to distribute those over 9 batters and 27 critical outs. 27 critical outs. Understanding that full time, 25% of the hitters are going to get themselves out. They're going to get themselves out. You're going to get 7 or 8 outs a game simply because a hitter didn't do what he was supposed to do with a pitch in a zone that he's supposed to be able to handle. Oh, and then, by the way, we're going to throw 7 all-star caliber hitters in a lineup and then wonder why he's constantly up with people on base and runners in scoring position. And, oh, by the way, you've got a pitching staff that makes runs count. So guess what? You don't have the leeway.
No, their pitching staff is really jacked up, but it's okay.
Wait a minute. Let me go and find the world's smallest violin so I can play you.
I'm just trying to help you.
I can play you a sad song for having a rotation with 6 starting all-stars. People who have played in all-star games. 6. And then, oh, by the way, let's go through and say, oh, the Hall of Famer is having a tough year.
The Dodgers have 6 all-stars on injured reserve. So I'm not complaining. Again, I'm just trying to get you facts.
I'm going to get a smaller violin for those tiny tears of yours as the best team in the National League really has to find a way with their 55 and 55 guy
All right. So hold on, Lincoln. Since you're probably not following baseball, Dodgers had a 2-game lead, and Musgrove was pitching for San Diego. San Diego has owned the Dodgers this year. They were 8-3 at this point. Up 2-0. Dodgers hitters could not do anything against Musgrove, and it was a must-win game for the Dodgers. If they didn't win, not only did San Diego have the tie break, but now it's a 1-game lead, which actually is a tie when you have a tie break, and then there's one more game after it. Well, 2-0 lead. They found a way to win. It was a playoff game. It was massive energy. There was lots of things going on. That was the highlight for me this week. But on top of that, DP, Jey Uso winning a championship was like a WrestleMania moment.
We were getting to that.
Hold on.
I'm gonna get everybody in Lincoln to turn their radio because we're talking about Shohei Ohtani and a meaningless at bat in the middle of nowhere, no time, game number 153.
Oh, stop!
Like
you guys need to turn on the Dodgers and watch Ohtani hit.
You could have done anything. This is like Harrison Orange interrupting Jey Uso talk to say, hey, there's a moment in the Bears game where our second team running back got his first 5+ yard carry of the season. It's such a big moment for us because we quite frankly.
So I understand if Nebraska doesn't like baseball, but DP just compared the greatest baseball player in the last 100 years to the Bears' second best running back.
Care.
All right, fine. We'll move on. So this week's TV. All right. Fine.
This is him. Who is Gunther's backup dude? Who is his backup guy?
It doesn't matter who it is.
Let's talk about him for the.
To be clear, again, Shohei Ohtani is the best athlete in all of sports, but that's cool. All right, so this week.
Hey, Harrison.
We had the Alabama-Georgia game.
Hey, Harrison, let me just ask you. Mm-hmm. I know it's a big day as you take on the Chargers, and you. Hey, is it the Chargers or Rams?
We got the Rams.
You got the Rams today. Hey, who's the running back for the Rams? That's going to be a key. That's a key player in how your day's going to go. Like,
I'm interested in that right tackle. Actually, he's going to have a hell of a day.
Tabrizi, listen. Here's the thing. The Huskers are 4-1.
Yep.
With an opportunity, they will face a Rutgers team during homecoming next week. It's a pretty big day to figure out that the Huskers figured out a way to score 14 points in like 30 seconds. Then if we say that the greatest college football game that's been played so far this year was played last night, and that 3 of the top 10 teams took one on the chin, that you have to play with this, right? Then you say on this weekend with the NFL, they have the opportunity to either recap a new quarterback star in Jaden Daniels or the reemergence of a former number 1 pick in Kyler Murray, and that you have matchups all over the place. And I still say that nothing got me more excited this week. Nothing got me more excited than an Intercontinental Championship match and the way it was presented and pulled off. That Jey Uso, we've been talking for 3 years now about the fact that they cannot figure out how to manage and utilize Jey Uso. And the idea that somebody in the back got such a good idea to finally say, you know what? Let's put a strap on him. Let's put an individual strap on him. And to do it in such a way that you highlighted it was the best of the UFC, the WWE, the NFL, college football, Major League Baseball. It was the best of that because everybody got it. It landed everywhere.
Joe Tessitore should get his props for it.
Yeah.
WWE bringing him in.
Yeah.
Definitely made that moment even better.
Didn't it take you a minute to get used to having Tessitore doing WWE? Like,
No.
wasn't it
No.
like, no, it was like,
I loved it.
if you had taken, the only way you could up that if it was Jim Nance. And how you would, right, that you would have to listen to. It sounded like it was like, wait a minute, we've got the guy that talks about the Masters talking about Jey Uso, and to capture the moment. And it took me 2 weeks to get used to Joe. I mean, Tessitore's brilliant.
Yeah.
I mean, just in his NFL calls, college football, whatever he's calling. But it's almost if you got Joe Buck or you got Jim Nance. No, I still and I would
Kevin
ask,
Harlan.
Harlan, I could definitely see
Mike Breen.
Yeah, I could see
Jey Uso with the Uso splash. Bang!
Yo, bang! Bang! But that's just it. They went corporate and then made the choice, and there were people that were not happy about this. And to have Tessitore go from mainstream play-by-play to WWE, and then to have it work.
And know his stuff.
Right, like it worked. And I went, oh, man. Like, Tessitore's killing it. And it just, like, you didn't know if the pairings were going to match. You didn't know if they would, listen, he crushed it. He crushed it. I have to say that was actually the biggest shock of the night, was the fact that Tessitore, Harrison, just go back and watch last week's show, or even Jey Uso's final
Just
match,
the main event,
right? And to tell me how different it sounds and feels with Tessitore doing the call, like it was just like, oh, this is so good. This is so good. So
WWE is going to get mad at us. I know Michael Cole's been the guy for a long time, and just with JR being the guy for me growing up, there's just a difference. There's something about Michael Cole. I'm not trying to go negative on him. He's become the main guy all the time for everything for WWE. But Tessitore took the skills that Michael Cole has of storytelling and the pausing, and he used his tone and his voice. And Jey Uso has never won in 6 main events, and Jey Uso has always been left out. Is tonight going to be the night? And we as wrestling fans are like, there's no way. There's just no way that Braun Breaker has been brought to the main scene and he's been finally placed on the head of the table. Yep, I said that. He's been placed at the top of Raw, even though he doesn't have the main belt of Raw.
Yeah.
He's running 23 miles per hour. Woo, 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 woo. They've made Braun Breaker the guy. He's supposed to have the belt for months or years, and to lose it that quickly, there's no way that was supposed to happen with the storytelling. And so for that to happen, to put Jey Uso there, that Braun Breaker isn't going to be any worse because of it. And Jey Uso now finally gets to go and be the guy that you want to watch on Raw. So that tells me another thing, DP.
Yeah.
Gunther should not have the belt because I don't give a darn.
Go ahead. Yeah, I was with you. I was with you emotionally, that it's what we've been talking about all this time, that you're never going to have, not never, but you're not never, because 3 years from now, Gunther could turn and develop some sort of style that in his turn to face, that you start to pay attention. If Gunther came out and all of a sudden became cool and suave and said, "I'm not only wearing the suits, but I'm gonna chew this thing up a little bit," I would care. But for now, he can't carry the strap. I don't care. I don't even know what his next opponent and match is. I don't. If you ask me right now, who's Gunter's next match? I don't know. And I mean, I think it's Sami Zayn. But okay. That's kind of, it falls in the category of, hey, Missouri football and
Iowa,
Ole Miss are actually decent. Yeah, but I'm not going to put them on prime time, 8:00, and tell everybody in the whole country to watch and to care. So to watch all of this in play. And again, WWE's better now at sharing the aftershock, and for them to share the video of Jay just sitting amongst the crowd, holding the strap, having people around him actually sharing it. We got to see some of it last year in Indy with Cody, just the interaction afterwards, and it made you understand, okay, this is why this is going to matter. That Jay, this is how this is going to matter. This is how this is going to matter. And so, well done in that storytelling. Bron Breakker, he has to remember. I mean, they did this with Ted DiBiase. They've done this. Larry Zbyszko, this goes back in time, that you come up and give the guy the strap to be the transitional guy, only so you can tell the greater story. And I'm not sure. I'm still not sure what the greater story is going to be for Jey Uso. Like, what do you do with Jay? Like, is he a 3-month champion, a 6-month champion, a 9-month champion? What do you think they do with him?
All right. So this is where my mind went, and we have to talk about the Mr. McMahon documentary because
oh boy, yes we do. Oh boy,
we'll spend the rest of the show talking about that.
Oh boy,
so don't worry, we will talk about that. If we're writing Raw, the talent that's on Raw, who do you want to watch first, and then who do you want to watch second and third? Go ahead, DP. Who do you want to watch first?
On Raw,
because and to buy you a second, we know on SmackDown, we can't say Brock Lesnar, he's not there. On SmackDown, we want to watch what's going to happen with the head of the table, the OTC. We want to know what happens with him. Then the second person is Cody Rhodes. So we want to know what Roman Reigns is doing.
But what show does Cody really belong on?
No, he belongs on SmackDown. He's been part of SmackDown since after WrestleMania. So he's SmackDown. He's pretty much this quote-unquote SmackDown champion. Taking the bloodline away, it's very easy. I want to know what Cody Rhodes is doing. I want to know what Roman Reigns is doing. I want to see when Paul Heyman's coming back. I want to know what Fatu and the bloodline is doing. That's easy. So Raw doesn't have that identity. So who do you look forward to most on Raw first?
Well, I thought they had a point. They could have made Raw 1A behind 1A SmackDown if they had given Randy Orton the strap. Right.
Yeah.
Right. Like that would have been, like, to me, if you were going to open the gate and allow this to be his celebratory, victory tour, but then you open it up where everybody else has to step up their game to get a shot at Randy Orton, all to meet the same end.
Well,
right?
the music will hit, and it's the music that most people don't like.
Well, I mean, but if you're going to pitch and sell, but they kind of said what they were going to do with Cena on his victory tour, but I think they could have gone together. I think
Orton should be champ, and Cena takes it from him at Royal Rumble or at WrestleMania. That's what
you could have done that through, and to battle them both in an exit plan. One, it's a retirement match for them both, right? And the build up behind it, and you could even tease who the heel, who the face would be, right? If you really want to have some fun and have ruthless aggression Cena come back, I'm all in. I'm all in. And if you were going to tell me to not burn Kevin Owens. Like you've put him in a box that he can't get out of. He cannot get out of the box. And oh, by the way, they're all held hostage by Gunther. They're all capped by Gunther. Sami Zayn, I don't. You had him fight the pawn, Gunther's pawn. Don't tell me he's worthy of Gunther if you've just made it What you could have done is turn Gunther's dude against him. Okay, I'm watching that. I'm watching that. If he finally turns on Gunther and he knows the history and he knows the secrets, okay, I'll watch. It's still not a main event, but I'll still watch. I don't know.
Original question. Who's your number one person then? Who do you want to watch?
You know who I want to watch? And I think they've done a really poor job. The sad thing is that they put them together. But Bianca and Cargill are the most interesting people on the show.
Okay.
Like they get the best vignettes. And listen, they've made Nia Jax interesting.
That's still SmackDown.
Well, but you get my point. That the women's side of Raw, this could be when the women took over Raw, and you have enough talent to do it because you're featuring some basic sleepers from the men's side. When you could put you built Tiffy Time up to what? To do what? To do what? And your best female performer right now is still Bayley, who you buried.
No.
Bayley was fantastic. She was fantastic.
No. Sorry.
Mind you, she's not.
Are you talking about on SmackDown?
She's not. She's not across the board. That if you had no. Hear what I'm saying. Bayley's giving them somebody who's. Remember what Natalya did for the women?
Oh my gosh, I wish you guys could read my brain right there. I was like, he's gonna literally just say Natalya's name right there. I wish you could read it.
Yeah, but this is the thing. But she's doing it, she's way more likable and hateable at the same time. She's the perfect mid. She's Kevin Owens only.
She's a mid.
Well,
I like this.
In the mid, I meant
Rhea Ripley.
Mid-heel.
Rhea Ripley is at a different level than all those people. And then yes. Bianca has gotten there. So maybe it's time to break up the tag team champions. Maybe Bianca turns heel and she decides to just start beating up on Rhea Ripley for no reason.
If Cargill goes heel, she would be the greatest women's wrestler in a 3-year run. She would be on par with Rhea and the Boss. If she went heel and just said, I'm just going to flex on people, she gets a Ric Flair-esque robe, and then she sets up when Charlotte decides to come back and go, wait a minute, why are you stealing my piece?
So I know we got to go to commercial, but what I heard is we don't know who's number one on Raw, which we'll talk about after the break. We are not using the women correctly, even though we started to finally give Nia Jax an identity, which is true because we complained about Braun Strowman not having an identity, and him and Bronson Reed are finally getting an identity of what we exactly said is just staying in the middle of the ring and destroy people. Well, they're destroying each other. So they understand what to do with big men. Kudos. Good job. Now we need to figure out how to use all the women because you have some women that actually are believable that will break you. And so with that, we need to create better storylines with it. But there's so much talent on Raw that's just not being used correctly. And they're putting the one person that should be click on the head of Raw. And that is not okay. And we'll talk about who should be the head of Raw after the break on The Breeze.
Plains Cover Crop is your one-stop seed shop. Call us now for spring and summer forages, CRP mixes, and fall cover crop blends. We do farm-specific consulting for practical and efficient seed blends to fit your geography and goals. With a very diverse inventory, we will tailor a blend just for you. We're also looking for contract growers, and we buy and sell rye. Find us online at plainscovercrop.com. Timeless agronomy practices paired with modern technology. East Highway 20 in Orchard and across Nebraska.
Hey guys, it's your girl Jordan from Starter Heyman Jewelers. My Grandpa Don always made sure that our diamonds are the most exceptional you could find in the world. That's why we're introducing our exclusive Heartland Diamond Collection. If you're ready to add some sparkle to your life that you can see from across the room, the Heartland Diamond is for you. Stop in to Starter Heyman to see for yourself. Until next time, happy shopping, guys.
Unearth the secret to long-lasting tires at Tread's Central Tire Pros, a league apart in commitment, service, and expertise. This isn't just about rubber meeting the road, but trust, safety, and surety converging in perfect harmony. This is where expectations are exceeded every time. Make your appointment today at Tread Central Tire Pros, just south of Cortland on Highway 77, or visit our website to explore our services. Remember, when it comes to tires, choose Tread Central Tire Pros because we tread differently.
Finally, a good reason to have a smart house. Just say, Alexa, play 93.7 The Ticket, and we'll magically start playing. How's it work? Nobody knows. Don't ask questions.
Okay, kids, Dad's gonna teach you how to dance. First, spread your feet apart. Then, pump your knee, nod your head, shake your hips, and bite your lip ever so slightly. Now, with one hand in the air, point at people with the other hand. I call that the rock star.
Dance like a dad. It's a great way to make a moment with your kids.
Now, make a face like it just smells something bad.
Visit fatherhood.gov. Brought to you by the U.S. Department of Health and Human Services and the Ad Council.
Start your Sundays off right with Jeff and Nicole Essink on Fitness Fanatics. Jeff and Nicole discuss health and wellness, how to achieve fitness goals, and more through the life of gym owners and gym goers. It's Fitness Fanatics from 9 to 11 a.m. on Sundays on 93.7 The Ticket and theticketfm.com.
1 in 3 adults has prediabetes. 1 in 3. That means it could be you, your football buddy, your football buddy, or you, your best man, your worst man, you, your dog walker, your cat jogger. While 1 in 3 adults has prediabetes, with early diagnosis, prediabetes can be reversed. Take the risk test at doihaveprediabetes.org. That's doihaveprediabetes.org.
Wait, did they just say 1 in 3 adults has prediabetes? That's 33.33333% of adults. That means it could be me, my boss, or my boss's boss, or me, my favorite sister, or my other sister. That's 7 members of my 21-person romantic book club. Wait, the 1 in 3 could be me, my karaoke partner Carol, or my karaoke enemy Jeff. I'm going to take the risk test at doihaveprediabetes.org.
Brought to you by the Ad Council and its Prediabetes Awareness Partners.
If you want to make new floor shopping easier, come to O Street Carpet. Hi, I'm Steve Carper. Our flooring professionals can help you choose the best flooring for you, your family, and your budget. We eliminate the confusion. Even better, you'll be enjoying your new flooring much sooner. No 6 or 8 week waits. We'll install right away and save you money on installation. Floor shopping made easy every day at O Street Carpet.
O Street Carpet.
1732 O Street. Family owned and operated. Always the best value.
Hey, it's Chad with Nutrition Authority inviting you to stop in and check out the #1 selling complete post-workout product, CPR. CPR is ideal for anyone who works out, exercises, or competes and wants to maximize results. CPR can only be found at Nutrition Authority. Stop in today, try a free sample, or visit us at mynutritionauthority.com.
Experience a cleaner tomorrow with Niederhaus Refuse. Whether it's weekly residential pickups, large-scale commercial disposals, recycling, or roll-off, Niederhaus's team is here with reliable, efficient service and the most advanced solutions. Discover the difference that a committed and experienced waste management company can make. Niederhaus Refuse has been in business for over 100 years and is family-owned and operated since 1921. Call Niederhaus Refuse at 402-475-8361 and visit their website at nbrefuselincoln.com to learn more or sign up for your service today. When you were a kid, clubs were cool. Robotics club and space club and stuff like that. But what do adults get? Book clubs and quilting clubs? Nah, forget that. How about margarita clubs and old-fashioned clubs? Get to Upside Bar and Lounge for the best clubs in town. Try all 10 varieties of Upside margaritas or old fashions and take home a free souvenir glass. Grab the whole crew and pair it with taco night on Mondays or whiskey Wednesdays. Upside Bar and Lounge at 29th and Pine Lake.
College football in Lincoln, America. The time has come. Start your game day off right with the A1 Automotive Ticket Tailgate pregame show. Join the Ticket Crew as they bring you all the coverage you need to get you ready for the action. It's the A1 Automotive Ticket Tailgate Pregame Show, brought to you by General Fire and Safety, Raisin Canes, Perch Merch, Sunbelt Rentals, Mullen Motors, Select Plumbing, and the Kindler Hotel on 93.7 The Ticket and theticketfm.com. You're listening to The Breeze with DP and Haas on 93.7 The Ticket and theticketfm.com.
All right, welcome back in to The Breeze. Harrison Arns on the ones and twos. We got the host, as always, Haas Tabrizi, streaming in. I know we teased it on the other side. So, Haas Tabrizi, I'll throw it over to you and let you take over.
All right, DP, let's write this. And listeners, if you want to text in, let us know who you want as the men's champion on Raw. And so the reason why that matters is we don't even remember who's the champion on Raw right now. And we, DP and myself, feel there's too many people on Raw that are being neglected. So fine. Jey Uso finally got his moment. He is the most over wrestler in WWE right now. He is the most over. Second being Roman Reigns. Now, DP's going to say Roman Reigns should get the most attention. He deserved it. He carried the show for 8 years. Yes, fine. But at this moment, Jey Uso is the most over. That's number one. Number two, there are other men there that are more believable. And I won't say who number one is, but CM Punk can be champion. They might not give it to him because they might not actually like him. But when we watch Mr. McMahon, whatever's best for business is what they'll do. Mm-hmm. And you know what? Let me pause real quick. The funniest thing, the best thing that I remember from the Mr. McMahon 6-episode series DP was the following. It was Vince talking about Stephanie and how disappointed he was in her for not allowing her to make a pay-per-view of her actual wedding because she does not have the business savvy that he does, because she needs to go and make a lot of money off of her actual wedding. I'm so disappointed in you. You are a disgrace to the McMahon name for not putting your real wedding on a pay-per-view. That was the coolest and funniest thing I saw.
I just have to say that watching it, I went from intrigue, like, okay, what's this going to be, to oh no. Oh no, like, abort, man. Run. Get Vince, get up. But the ego can't allow him to get up. It wouldn't allow him to get up out of the chair and just say, this is a really bad idea. This is a really bad idea. And then it went from oh no to ick. Ick.
Oh, yeah.
All of the ick. All of the ick. All of every ounce of ick. Every ounce of ick was it. And I felt bad for the talent. I felt bad for the talent then. I felt bad for the talent now who had to sit there and just absolutely mentally Cirque du Soleil their brain to not say like the contortioning, the mental contortionist that had to happen. It was insane, Harrison. It was, and I was riveted. I couldn't. It was the car wreck that led to the train wreck that led to. Oh my goodness! I can't leave.
You got morbidly curious over there.
I can't leave. How does this end? I had like it was. Oh no! I literally there's a stretch where Haas. I oh-no'd like 6 times in like 12 minutes. Oh no. Don't say it. Don't say it. Like I know it's coming. Don't say it.
Owen Hart thing.
Oh, Vince, don't say it. He said it. Oh
If
no.
that was my own son. If that was Shane McMahon and he died, the show must go on. If that was me, the show. Oh
no. I mean the Montreal Screwjob, and it just I couldn't.
Brett screwed Brett.
Well,
he did.
But I was like, here was the thing. This is where this is how absolutely intriguing it was. that I immediately wanted everything that was in the storytelling to happen right now with social media and access. Like, I wanted all of it. If you just tried to imagine the Montreal Screwjob today and your head pops off. Because can you imagine China and Triple H and Stephanie today? Can you? What is happening? Like, I really.
Shane McMahon on AEW?
Right. You couldn't even. Here's the thing. I have two friends that were watching it, and they are not wrestling fanatics in any way, shape, or form. But they're all about people's psychology. And that's what intrigues them about wrestling, is that its ability to move people in any direction, emotion, or otherwise. And so they started watching it just out of curiosity's sake. And curiosity became, how is this possible? How is this possible? And for all the things about it that I loved, again, giving the insight to Andre versus Hogan, that behind the scenes sort of deal of, and Hogan actually saying, listen, I didn't know till we got in the ring whether Andre was going to let me have this or not. He goes, because if Andre decided, hey, bro, no, you're not beating me on in front of 90,000 people. That stuff. The steroids lawsuit was just incredible television. And then the historical path that they had to take to get, you don't think of Vince. Vince will tell you that he was born and raised a poor kid.
Yeah.
And you would never think of that. That's not the story we were told. So him saying that he was a poor kid, and I love the fact that he brought back Dr. Jerry, Graham. Like the journey through all of it, even getting to Young Rock and all of that. It just really is great television, no matter what level of fan you are, from the business side of it, and then him and the Iron Sheik, and him and Sergeant Slaughter, and him just saying, hey, man, and the blatant disrespect to Bob Backlund. The dude who carried your chef for 7 years got 30 seconds? He got no time. He got no. And then the dismiss of Dusty Rhodes. He goes, yeah, Dusty could have been the guy. Dusty could have been our Hulk Hogan, but we just decided to go with Hulk. And I immediately, my brain went, Hoss, I want to know what a Dusty Rhodes-led WWE would look like.
We do.
Cody.
No. No, we
don't.
No. Hold on.
I don't mean in the back. I mean Dusty. Stardust. Dusty.
You don't think Seth Rollins and Roman Reigns have evolved? No. Okay.
No.
They're not
not in the same universe.
They have slivers. They
are not in the same stratosphere.
Okay.
1970, 76, 77, 78 Dusty Rhodes was an icon, so much so that he outshined Ric Flair and Harley Race at the same time.
No disrespect to Dusty Rhodes. The closest to Dusty Rhodes is probably CM Punk, is the impression I get.
No, because we had seen all of them are some offshoot of Dusty.
Sure.
Because I'll send you a match of Dusty Rhodes coming into the ring to face Billy Graham. Without all of social media to carry the flag for him, there was nobody, and I mean nobody, who came into Madison Square Garden and set it on fire like Dusty Rhodes did. Not then, and not now. And not now. There's
Dwayne.
No. Dusty walking into, we had not seen Dusty before. There was no Dusty before. We had not seen the coolest white dude we had ever seen, with a white dude afro and a sequined robe with a sequin hat that shook his behind at the crowd and cool walked, strutted. No, we didn't have that. And in New York City, they lost their minds, bro. They lost their mind. And this was without cable TV showing it. The first time they showed Dusty on USA Network, they shut the network down, bro. Shut the network down. They didn't know what to do with him. It's like, wait a minute. He talked in a different rhythm, and he moved in a different flow, and he had a different body type. He dressed different. He talked different. And here was, the reason. Here's the real reason why Dusty never got the title. Dusty wanted to unite black and white people in 1970. That was it. When Dusty said that and he went on Vince's network and said, hey man, can you imagine a world where black cat, white cat could have dinner together, just hang out? Wouldn't that be cool? They weren't ready. They weren't ready, bro. They weren't ready.
How cool was it that his granddaughter is a half and half?
He would listen. All of that's perfect. And look, there was word on the street even back in the day that Dusty was part black, and I certainly. That boy name was Virgil Runnels.
Yeah.
That boy's name was Virgil Runnels in Texas. You tell me what you want.
That's a question mark for sure. All right, Haas. We got to throw it to break here. I'll let you tease it. What do you want to wrap up with?
Hey, we'll add 1 minute real quick before we go to break. Look, the thing that stuck out to me, that if you haven't watched on the Mr. McMahon, was Paul Heyman telling a story about Shane McMahon. And the story was Vince took the company, bought the company from his dad, Senior, and he was man enough to buy it, and it should have died. It should have burnt out, but he made it to what it is. And him and Shane were in a disagreement. And with him and Shane being in a disagreement, he told him while he was eating a steak, here's this steak knife, boy. You take that steak knife, and if you don't agree with me, you put it right here in my heart. And this is Paul Heyman explaining this. You put it right here in my heart and be a man. And if you don't put it in my heart, then we know that you're not man enough to run this company. And it's just like, that sounds something like Vince McMahon would say or do. And that's probably why Shane McMahon is not in WWE. And boy, I want to learn more about that. And can they please give me more Vince and Shane McMahon? So that was something that stood out for me.
It's coming.
We'll throw it to break. Breeze, Haas, DP, don't go anywhere. One more segment.
Hey, Nebraska football fans, it's defensive lineman Ty Robinson, and I've got a winning play for you with Action Plumbing, Heating, AC, and Electrical. Team up with Action and install a new Bradford white water heater in your home. And if we win the conference championship this season, you'll get a full refund. Don't fumble this opportunity. Sack your old water heater this season and score big with Action. Visit actionlincoln.com/Huskers to learn more.
Promotion valid for a limited time. Terms and conditions apply. See website for details.
Are you ready for a new opportunity? Check out Sandhills Global. Join a dynamic team where your skills are valued and your career can soar. We offer full-time positions with a 4.5-day work week, competitive pay, excellent benefits, and a positive work environment. From IT and marketing to sales and finance, we're looking for talented individuals just like you. Apply today at sandhills.jobs and take the first step towards an exciting future. That's sandhills.jobs. Don't wait, apply now.
Have you been injured in an accident and don't know where to turn? You need an attorney you can trust to handle your case with professionalism and compassion. The attorneys at Liberty Law Group understand that a call to an attorney is a call for help. If you've been injured, we want to help you. Liberty Law's experienced attorneys are committed to the pursuit of justice for those injured. Call Liberty Law and find out how we can help you get the compensation you deserve. Call 877-42-LIBERTY. Call the trial attorneys you can trust. 877-42-LIBERTY.
Thanks.
Explain to me again why we're sleeping on the ground.
Because we're thramping. Thrift camping. It's saving us money and getting us closer to nature.
But we don't need to thramp. I just combined our home and auto insurance with our State Farm agent, so we have a rate that fits our budget.
All right. Do you think our agent can bring us an air mattress?
Call your local State Farm agent, Vinny Krekak, at 402-474-1173.
Individual premiums and budgets will vary by customer. All applicants subject to State Farm underwriting requirements.
Why are some people more successful? Is it talent and determination, or did they recognize an opportunity? Discover a career that lets you help families reach their financial goals as you build lasting professional relationships, one with unlimited income potential. From Modern Woodman, a leading fraternal financial services provider.
I'm Modern Woodman Regional Director Sean Erickson. Call me at 402-483-6515 to learn about career opportunities.
Modern Woodman of America. Touching lives, securing futures.
Hello, this is Mary Pat Waite. I've had the privilege of working with Lincoln Families as their realtor for more than 31 years, and I'm so proud to be associated with MP Dodge Real Estate. For me, your transaction is unique in its own way. My experience allows me to bring you trusted care and a really great outcome. My NP Dodge family shares the same client focus.
Expand your career with NP Dodge. Call Eric at 402-434-2222.
Hey guys, it's your girl Jordan from Starter Heyman Jewelers. My grandpa Don always made sure that our diamonds are the most exceptional you could find in the world. That's why we're introducing our exclusive Heartland Diamond Collection. If you're ready to add some sparkle to your life that you can see from across the room, the Heartland Diamond is for you. Stop in to Starter Heyman to see for yourself. Until next time, happy shopping, guys.
College football in Lincoln, America. The time has come. Start your game day off right with the A1 Automotive Ticket Tailgate pregame show. Join the ticket crew as they bring you all the coverage you need to get you ready for the action. It's the A1 Automotive Ticket Tailgate pregame show. Brought to you by General Fire and Safety, Raisin Canes, Perch Merch, Sunbelt Rentals, Mullen Motors, Select Plumbing, and the Kindler Hotel. On 93.7 The Ticket and theticketfm.com.
If you want to make new floor shopping easier, come to O Street Carpet. Hi, I'm Steve Carper. Our flooring professionals can help you choose the best flooring for you, your family, and your budget. We eliminate the confusion. Even better, you'll be enjoying your new flooring much sooner. No 6 or 8 week waits. We'll install right away and save you money on installation. Floor shopping made easy every day at O Street Carpet.
O Street Carpet.
1732 O Street. Family owned and operated. Always the best value.
LES's new online account system is now available. Visit les.com/pay to pay your bill, set your bill notification preferences, view new self-service functions, and more.
93.7 The Ticket is proud to provide listeners with daily opportunities to win contests and prizes on our airwaves, and would like to take this opportunity to remind you of a couple rules. All participants must be 21 or older and must wait 30 days after winning a prize before participating in another contest. Once you win, you have 30 days to pick up your prize at the K&TK Studios, 1040 O Street in Lincoln, or your prize will be forfeit. Thank you for participating in our contest, and thank you for listening to 93.7 The Ticket.
You're listening to The Breeze with DP and Haas on 93.7 The Ticket and theticketfm.com.
Wrapping things up, final segment right here on The Breeze. We only got a little bit of time left, so Haas the Breezy, the host, as always. I will kick it over to you and let you wrap up.
Hey, so I still want to go back to Raw and who should be the head of Raw and all that stuff, but is there going to be a firing on Monday in Philadelphia, DP? The Eagles have like 0 yards on offense and they're down 21-0. Do you think there will be a firing already?
No.
Okay.
No. If the firing in Dallas was more likely if they had lost to the Giants on Thursday.
Yeah.
On Thursday. That would have been nightmarish. And a thing. Listen, you're kind of married to who you're married to now. you're kind of who you are. I'm worried about what they're doing in Tallahassee, Florida today. A team ranked in the top 10 now is 1-4.
Yeah.
Oh, he's still the coach?
I'm surprised they didn't make him take the Greyhound back. It's like a literally not Greyhound
Walk
bus,
home.
like literally ride a Greyhound. It's mind blowing. So yeah, I don't know what happens with a lot of this stuff that as fans.
Nick Sirianni will be fired tomorrow, just to let you guys know.
Right. We're literally just sitting here with our jaw on the ground. The Steelers being down 17-0 to the Colts early. Green Bay being down 21-0 to Minnesota. We haven't figured out what that is yet, right?
I'm down for the Sam Darnold experiment.
No. I've been clear for 2 weeks before this. Sam Darnold is a beast.
You were right. DeMornay Pierce-Snell stood on this mountain too, and he was optimistic heading into it. So I'll give you your brownie points there because he has been awesome.
And yeah, it is rather intriguing that Tampa's up 21-0 over the Eagles. Which is an opportunity that, again, if things go right again in a battle between Jaden Daniels and Kyler Murray, that one of those that the Commanders could be at first place at the end of Sunday. Just adds its own glory and juice to it. So it's like I said, it's a great football weekend, leading to another great football weekend next weekend. I'll be in Salt Lake City for UFC, and then of course we got another book launch with our brother Chip Baker. But I'll be in Salt Lake City next weekend for UFC 307. It's going to be a good one. So I'll be traveling next week. So, but I did hook Harrison up with some bona fide Dusty Rhodes, Apex Dusty Rhodes. Yeah. Harrison, was I wrong?
His first name's definitely Virgil.
Well, we have plenty of time. We have plenty of time to fix the script on Raw. So if we don't do it next weekend, we'll do it the following weekend because Gunther somehow is still going to be the champion. Yeah. And they have all those guys on Raw that are way more deserving, way more attention grabbing. They finally did some right by getting Jey Uso one belt, but I won't mind if he loses a strap quickly and gets the better belt on Raw. That's what
we'll talk about it again. Too. Next week, Sunday, as always, 12-1, catch the breeze, catch Haas. Don't go anywhere. Nick Sainert out remote live with youth football one-on-one. We'll talk to you guys in just a little bit.